Recording right now. And I want to welcome you to our Future Falcons webinar series. I'm Karen Sanders, the Director of Admissions, and we're glad that you're here to learn about your state college. And today we are very happy to present the FAME program, that stands for Federation for Advanced Manufacturing Education. And so in a moment we're going to start our presentation, and it'll be followed by a question and answer session. Just want to make sure you know that the chat or instant message feature of the webinar has been disabled in favor of Q&A that will be opened up at the end. So now I'd like to introduce Wendy Samuel, our work-based learning advisor. Wendy?
Hi, Karen. Hi, everyone. It's a pleasure to be here with you today. As Karen said, I am the work-based learning advisor for the Florida FAME program, and I'm here to give you a quick overview of what the program entails, and then we'll be happy to take your questions at the end. The Florida FAME, as Karen pointed out, it stands for Federation for Advanced Manufacturing Education program, and that program here at Daytona State College combines a 2-year Associate in Science Engineering Technology degree with a specialty in mechatronics and 2 years of paid industry experience. So this is a earn while you learn program. The program offers cutting-edge curriculum that supports advanced manufacturing technology, and students also learn very highly sought-after business principles, professional behaviors, and in particular safety practices. The entire program is based on the Toyota manufacturing standards. The program is offered at the Advanced Technology Center in Daytona Beach. As you can see here, there are a few pictures of our program, of our labs. Our 2020 company sponsors are Doherty Manufacturing, Boston Whaler, Amrad Engineering, and Hudson Technologies. Now, these are the companies who sponsor the FAME students, and this is where the students work for 3 days a week. So the eligibility requirements for the program are you must be 18 years of age by the program start date. You have to have a standard high school diploma or GED, be a U.S. citizen or eligible for work in the United States, must meet placement test score requirements, and for fall of 2020, if you need to, you can contact me, and my contact information will be at the end. We are using some different placement test options for the fall of 2020. Commitment to remaining drug-free. In order to continue in the program, you'll need to maintain a minimum of C or better in all courses throughout the program, a minimum of satisfactory on all work evaluations throughout the program, and you must continue to have that commitment to remain drug-free, and you're going to see that throughout this entire presentation. Your program expectations. So when you start the program, you will attend an orientation. At that orientation, there will be several forms that we'll go over with you. And the primary one is your student acceptance form. It really outlines your academic requirements, a student's attendance requirements, what your work requirements are. You must agree to adhere to all safety rules and regulations. You must agree to adhere to all professional dress and behavior expectations. You must maintain academic integrity, and again, 100% drug-free. And then you also need to allow delegate access to a sponsoring employer for academic records. And what that basically means is you will sign a form that allows the college to report particularly your attendance record to your sponsoring employer, since attendance is very much a part of your program. benefits to students are, it's career development throughout the program. You are going to class 2 days a week, and then you'll be working 3 days a week, backing up and gaining experience in those theories and concepts that you're learning in the classroom. And obviously this program can lead to potential employment at an advanced level by the time you complete the 2-year degree. Enhanced soft skills, professional practices, including work attendance, peer and self-assessments are built into the program. It's obviously an opportunity to network with other students and apply that knowledge in your workplace. And potentially a zero student loan debt. Now that's going to depend on, your eligibility for financial aid, that sort of thing. So it's a 2-year program, and this outlines the course sequence. Every student in the program follows a sequence. It's a cohort-based program. So, and throughout the program, each semester, you will be very focused on manufacturing core exercises. So as you can see on this screen underneath fall semester where it says MCE1, you will be very focused, your studies will be very focused on safety culture. And then you can see the outline of classes that you'll be taking on that one. Electrical circuits, lab, industrial safety. On the next semester, visual workplace organization. And then you can see the types of classes that you'll be participating in. And then in semester 3, it's the core exercises focus on lean manufacturing. Semester 4 is problem solving. And 5 will be machine reliability. So fall, spring, summer, and then fall and spring, and you have completed the program. And it's a total of 60 credit hours. So this outlines your application checklist. So you can find this on our website at www.daytonastatecollege.edu, daytonastate.edu/FAME, F-A-M-E. But just to outline it, you first will complete a Daytona State College admissions application. And then on our FAME webpage, you will complete the FAME application. And on that application, you will be asked to write a short essay on why this program would benefit you. And then you'll schedule placement testing, and then you'll move on to submit your academic transcripts. That is your high school or GED transcripts. And then you can apply for financial aid. And here's our contact information. Again, my name is Wendy Samuel. I'm the Work-Based Learning Advisor. My phone is 386-506-4139. My email is wendy_Samuel@daytonastate.edu. And then underneath there's the Florida FAME website is daytonastate.edu/FAME. And then there, if you want to learn more about FAME and its history, you can go to the National FAME website, and that's www.fame-usa.com. Are there any questions?
Well, thank you, Wendy. We will go ahead and open up our question and answer session. So in a moment on your screen, you're going to see a couple of tabs. One will say presentation, the second will say Q&A. And if you click on the Q&A tab, you can type your question in the box and we'll be able to see it and address it. So we'll give everyone a moment to do that. Just a couple reminders while we're letting people get set up. Our summer B classes start on June 29th and fall classes begin on August 24th. And registration for both semesters is open now. So if you haven't done so already, now is the time to apply and register. And we've got a question that just came in. Do you start working as soon as you start the program?
Yes, the way it's set up is you will start working, classes will take place on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and then you'll work Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. So students will work up to 24 hours each week while they're in the program.
And do I pick one of these businesses, or do they pick me, or how does that part work?
On the FAME application, you will have an opportunity to choose which organization you would like to submit your application to. So yes, you do have the opportunity to choose one of the organizations. And then those applications are submitted to the organization, and then there's an interview process that the student goes through with the Human Resources Department of the chosen companies.
So you will actually help the students. If they don't have an existing relationship with any of those employers, you will help them.
That's correct. We will work with them. Mm-hmm.
And you mentioned that there are alternative placements going on?
Yes, due to an emergency order, the state of Florida, there are some alternative placements, and then the students, when you get to the placement testing part, you can just contact me and I can work with you to get you placed based on using our alternative placement methods.
Okay. And can students get financial aid for this program?
Yes, they can apply for financial aid, and as long as they're eligible, they will receive. Yes.
Okay. Let's see if we have any other questions coming in. I am actually going to unmute the audience because I know the typing the chat, the questions doesn't work for necessarily everyone. So I am going to see if I can unmute everyone. So you should be unmuted now. If anybody would like to ask a question, you're welcome to, or you can mute yourself back.
Can you tell us a little bit about each of the sponsors? Like, what is Doherty and Boston Whaler? Well, I know Boston Whaler does what, boats?
Boats, yes. And I would have to do a little, to be honest, I'm new to the area and new to the college. So I know that they're all local and that they are, manufacturing. But as far as like what all the little pieces and parts that they manufacture, I'll be honest with you, I would need to, I'd be happy if you would email me that question at the email address that I gave you earlier, and I can get all the information that you need on that.
Okay, thank you.
Sure.
And do you know what the starting salaries are? Is there a guaranteed minimum salary while you're doing the FAME program?
The salaries are based on the employer, so each one, but it is not minimum wage. It is well above minimum wage. But there's not been a set amount across all four.
Once we complete the program, will you help us with job placement?
Hopefully, once you complete the program, you have built a really strong relationship with that employer, and you have a potential position waiting for you with that employer. That's really sort of the objective of FAME. Manufacturing, it has become so much more advanced, and it just started becoming an issue with being able to find skilled employees, and so that was really sort of the backbone of really starting this type of program when FAME began back in Kentucky, and they started with the Toyota manufacturing. It was to fill a serious need for skilled employers in the manufacturing field. And so the idea behind it is hopefully you have you have built up and built a relationship and be able to go to work with that employer in an advanced position than you would have just starting out.
And our next question, are the classes hands-on?
Yes, the labs will be are very hands-on.
And do they have to take college algebra, or can they take MGF 2106?
They'll need to take college algebra. That's one of the academic requirements that are the requirements for getting into the program is they'll need to go into English 101 and college algebra.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And do we have any other questions? Again, you're welcome to either with your microphone ask the question, or you can type a question. As I mentioned, oh, go ahead.
You said it's classes on Tuesday, Thursday, and then working Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 24 hours a week?
Yes, it's about 24-hour week for that they'll work.
Any other questions? Well,
so by the time they finish the 2 years, they'll have,
Oh, no, go ahead.
So by the time they finish the 2 years, they'll have the Associate of Science and Engineering Technology, and then 2 years of work experience, correct?
That's correct.
And can you remind us what the time frame is to apply?
Sure, yes. Right now our deadline for application is July 6th. And then once you've submitted the application, we'll process those, and then they'll be submitted to the employers, and then we'll be setting up interviews. Following that, there will be an orientation, and then the start of classes.
Do the classes only start fall? Do they start any other semester or just fall?
This is our we are the first chapter in Florida, and this is our first year of implementing this program. And yes, so the current program start date is fall 2020.
All right. Well, thank you so much. We will be, as I mentioned, we're recording this webinar, so we'll be posting it back to the website. If anybody would, like to go back over some of the material. And Wendy is available. Actually, all of our Daytona State offices are open, and you can reach us by telephone or by email, or you can come visit. If you have an appointment, please make an appointment first if you'd like to speak with any enrollment services offices on a campus near you. So admissions can be reached at 386-506-3642 or by email at admissions@daytonastate.edu. And again, I want to thank you so much for joining us for our webinar today. And please visit us for other future webinars. You can see our schedule and register at daytonastate.edu/webinars. And this concludes our presentation. Thank you.